In the College of Engineering, it is our strong belief that commencement belongs to our students. In recognition of this belief, it is customary for us to invite a representative of our undergraduate graduating class to provide a brief perspective of their college experience. Information on this evening's student speaker is included in your program. It is with much pleasure that I introduce our engineering student commencement speaker, Ruben Jean, graduating with a BS degree in civil engineering.
Wow. We made it. And let me tell you, you all look real good tonight. So good that I have to take a selfie, if that's all right. Y'all ready? You can stand, give me a gator chop, do whatever you want to do. Ready? 1, 2. Got it. I'll somehow tag you guys in that. All right. So let's get started. As engineers, we're often labeled as being boring, socially awkward, or even unimaginative. But we're different, aren't we? That's what I'm talking about. We're not basic. I'm sure that our parents, friends, family here today know that we do more than just sit in the library and peruse technical manuals all day, right? Okay, maybe you don't, but we don't. That's not what we do. We are the new engineers. An engineer who knows more than Newtonian physics or thermodynamic principles. The new engineer is versatile. He or she has a life outside of traditional activities of design or software development. We enjoy making music. We study abroad, travel the world. Some of us are even student engineering athletes. I see you, Kyle, somewhere out there. Awesome. But how did we get to this point of being the new engineer? Well, our college has been on this push, powering the new engineer, powering today's scientists, powering today's innovators. And now that we're graduating, it's time to think about what has powered you. What has powered us to be our college's first generation of new engineers? Maybe you've been powered by your successes, winning regional or national design competitions. Or maybe some of us have been powered by our failures. You may remember a UF marketing campaign that would ask, when did you become a Gator? Some said, well, I was born a Gator. Or, I became a Gator after my first game in the swamp. Well, for me, I became a Gator after failing my first chem quiz. That's when I realized that this whole being a Gator thing wasn't all fun and games. But instead, it's going to require some hard work and dedication. We've been powered by mentors, professors, and advisors. And we thank those of you here today who served in that capacity for us. Maybe even powered by your losses. Loss of friends, loss of family members. Losses that have allowed us to step back and realize that life is worth so much more than all the accolades. Worth more than the 4.0 GPA. Worth more than that coveted job position. The new engineer is powered by something more. Honestly, we're powered by each other. I know for a fact that I would not be standing here today with the experiences that I've had if it were not for that special group of friends who pushed me through out there. I see you, Brandon. I see you, Dominique. Thank you. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, we've been powered by our family members, those of you sitting here today. So for this one, don't be embarrassed, guys. I'm going to have to ask my family to please stand up. I'm going to talk straight to you. Thank you. Perfect, perfect. Thank you. Stay standing, stay standing, stay standing. My brother Kervin, my cousins, you guys have powered me by paving the way. You guys have gotten your degrees. Some of you are working on your second ones right now. Mom, Dad, you know I love you guys, and I can't thank you enough. You guys aren't engineers, and sometimes it may be tough when I'm asking for those professional insights, but don't worry about that, because what you've given me is so much more. You've taught me what hard work and what sacrifice are, so I thank you for that so much. Fellow graduates, I'm sure you can relate to what I said. So right now, I want you to shout out your family members, give it up, clap your hands, and just thank the people who have powered you to be here today. So you may be wondering, what's so important about what has powered us as the new engineers? We're about to graduate. We are the new engineers. And you're right, so let me answer that question. Most of us have taken the elementary circuits course, and we know that in order for power to be useful, it must be dissipated. Whether it's through lighting this room or powering my voice through this PA system, power is most useful when it's diffused to the things that need it. Thus, as a new Gator engineer, we power others. We take our experiences as mentees, and then we serve as mentors to underclassmen who may not know where they want to go with their lives. We embrace loss. We use those experiences as a reinforcement, strengthening our characters, and allowing us to serve with a greater purpose. We take our knowledges in the sciences and we nurture the STEM pipeline by going to local middle schools, exposing some students to the field of engineering for the first time. The first time, planting in their minds that they too can become this new engineer. We take our skills, we take our passion and work with nonprofit organizations such as Projects for Haiti, where we create and execute projects geared towards sustainable development that not only impacts individuals, but a nation as a whole. We choose to give back. So as the new engineer, you're more than a technical expert, a subject matter expert. You have a heart. You show compassion, you show love through your engineering. So as we leave Gainesville, as we go our separate ways, don't lose that sense of purpose. Don't forget to give back and to continue powering others. Howard Thurman, an influential African-American civil rights leader, author, and preacher, once said, "Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive. And then go and do that. Because what the world needs is people who are alive. We are alive. We are what the world needs. We are the new Gator engineers." Thank you.
Thank you, Ruben, for your thoughtful reflections, and congratulations on your selection as student speaker for our ceremony tonight. In recognition of your contribution to Gator engineering, I present you with a plaque as a symbol of our gratitude for you representing your fellow Gator engineers with great distinction. And now, for the moment for which our graduates on this stage behind me